All right, everybody, welcome back to Jungle Gym, where we're here for the finale, our female division finals. Athletes will be taking on hybrid speed and burnout courses. Nora Brown-John has an opportunity to make some NSC history, winning 3 competitions in a row. No one has won 3 consecutive competitions in either division. But Taylor Green and some of the other females are going to have something to say about it. Here's a quick look at the run order presented by Bucket of Chalk. Caitlin Little, Avery Glantz, Zoe Harkness are going to lead the charge here. And here is a look. I'm Chris Ganji, joined alongside my compadre, Ryan Stratus.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in for this lovely Sunday of action. Amazing athletes getting ready to take on this modified hybrid course. And a long day yesterday to determine who these top 15 athletes are going to be. And now it's going to be similar format to yesterday with the hybrid round, with the retry system and whatnot, but then we do a little bit of a knockout process before moving into speed and burnout. So the top 15 will drop down to the top 12 into speed, and then the combined score from speed and hybrid will determine who moves into the burnout round with the top 8 athletes. Got 2 athletes already qualified in this group. Here's a look. A little bit more in-depth breakdown of what I was just referencing. The finals round scoring. Almost had a tiebreaker situation in the open division. Didn't come down to it. But it will determine their top 2 placements or go all the way back to the prelim placements from yesterday. But here we go. First athlete up, going to lead the charge. Caitlin Little out on the course. Standing by. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube right now on the live stream, appreciate y'all hanging out with us. If you're watching this later down the line, not live, still appreciate y'all tuning in and watching these athletes. Go ahead and like that video if you can. Definitely helps us out with the algorithm and getting more eyes on these athletes and the amazing things they can do. Caitlin Little leading the charge. First one up, always a tough position to be in, but also has the opportunity to put the pressure on the rest of the field. Caitlin Little working her way through. Family, one of the sponsors for the NSC, the Silent Ninja Company, the obstacle holds that are provided. Various gyms around the country. See some cool obstacles out there that the Silent Ninja comes up with. Caitlin trains out of Ultimate Ninjas of Libertyville. We run across those tires. A new change to this obstacle. Last time the ring was already placed on that hook. This time they have to take it with them. Yesterday we saw some tough runs here on the tire run. Safety lines are still accessible. They can use it if they want. Caitlin able to adjust quickly after one retry. It's Caitlin's 15th time being with the NSC, her 8th time making it into the later rounds. Got the jump off the wall. Sure that balance is there on that small ledge before jumping up to the overhang on the cliff ledges. They had a batarang yesterday, which they had to weave it through these rings overhead. Now, they've been extended a little bit. If we try to go for the skip into the middle, that ring will rotate around. Now the athletes are required to take the cane through to the 3rd ring. Last time they were allowed to just transfer up with their hands. This time they have to take the cane up and behind. Big toss-up coming up. Caitlin almost gets it. One final try. This obstacle here was increased in difficulty. Having that 3rd ring, they have to take that cane with them. Requires a lot of accuracy. Caitlin able to make that move again to the middle. Facing the opposite direction might be an easier play, but going backwards again. Makes the move that time. Nicely done. Now we can access that lower ring. The hand to transfer out. So retries reset. 4 minutes they have to work with today. And now the clackers. These handles will drop down. Aggressive push through. Get those to drop down. Now the feet up on those handles. This is a full body obstacle. Got to rotate all the way over. You can see the hands starting to slip a bit. Caitlin's got to step through to get those levers up and over into that end position. And gets through with about 20 seconds to take on the pinch assault. Give this one a try here with the time remaining. Needs a little bit more forward swing, and that will be her time. So good fight to get through the changes on those earlier obstacles. Just enough variation. Change the plan of attack for some of these athletes. Every glance standing by, ready to go. Coming out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy out of Orlando, Florida. Avery on the move. Swinging her way through. 13th time making it to an NSC. 6th time in the finals. Working our way across. Very important to get through these early obstacles quickly. Taking the high ledges on the angled blocks. Let's see how this change here with the ring in hand affects her approach on the trampoline attire run. Getting a bit of momentum built up before the run across. 1, 2, little short on that second tire, a little shallow. Want to go a little further into the center. You can see the chains attach those pivot points. A quick agility type obstacle. What makes this really difficult is knowing the proper foot placement and then looking up. Having a hard fall again. Avery shortchanging that first tire this time. Try to adjust. Perhaps take it a little slower this time. Heard some sideline advice saying go ahead and use the safety lines on the side. Whatever you got to use to get across. As long as that back tire doesn't get in the way as she builds up that momentum, she should be able to reach it. More of a TikTok style. She is fighting through. Oh, she's still up, but not allowed to use the underside portion of the tire, I think. So unfortunate for Avery, the change there. Really throwing her off on the approach. One unfortunate early exit for Avery. Zoe Harkness now stepping up for her run. Zoe all the way from Australia. One of the top athletes out there in the Australian leagues. Performed quite well in various leagues out here also. Second NSC for Zoe. She did last year at Rise. It's her first time making it into the finals. She swings her way across. 17 years old with 5 years of experience. See how she attacks the tire run. Takes a double foot launch off of that second tire. Almost makes it. And this change causing some problems for the early runners. Wonder how much that's going to affect some of the other athletes as they watch their fellow runners try to figure this one out. Goes with that same approach and secures the landing on the second attempt. Into the sidewalk, can't grab the overhead bar. Nicely done, good awareness. Gets the landing. Trains at the Compound Training Center. Let's see what the cane tech looks like here on the ring transfers. A little outside, almost making the first move. Shake it out and try again. 4 minutes is what they have to work with now. 3 minutes is all they had yesterday. Makes that move, and now we have to lock that in for the turnaround. Twist around to face forward. Try to get that swing built up for the move. A little bit more swing should be just enough. And gets the dismount down. Up and over we go on the clackers. Going for the muscle up tech. Good kip up and the backwards technique here. If you step down or kick through, that's the pivot you need. Now the turnaround here. It'll take a little extra hand moves. Just shy of the transfer over. Less than a minute to go. What makes these NSCs so challenging is got two courses they ran yesterday. Got to try to recover and repeat that process again. Going to go with a forward-facing technique this time. Trying to hook the feet on if you want to really stand up if you can. There we go. Already facing forwards, but the peel out grip is just burnt out by that point. And Zoe's going to go ahead and step off the course. Molly McGovern, Molly Mack on the move now, striding her way through Snake Way. Molly training out of Obstacle Ninja Academy, 14 years old, 8 years of experience. All these younger athletes have started their ninja journeys from an early age, growing up with the sport. It's her sixth time competing with the NSC, striding across, aggressive attack on the tires. Straighten out that swing, getting a little crooked, but she's going to be patient here. Took first place at one of the youth semifinals. Fourth place at the 12 and 13-year-old division. Back at our first championship for the NSC youth. Beat it a few times last season, and now it's her third NSC this year. She's trying to straighten her swing, let it settle a little bit. Hold tight. Using that bicycle kick swing, that's where they swing one foot through, follow through with the other. Help generate that swing a little quicker. She's trying to calm down the heart rate some. Knowing we need a lot of explosiveness here with the cane tech. Difference here, the Batarang yesterday had to let go and re-grab, at least with the cane. There's only 1 point to really worry about. Got both arms to help generate that pull and goes for the turnaround. Excellent job on the hop. And the toss up. Going for that ring a little soon. Goes back and gets that reswing. Knocks out another one. No falls yet. It'll be vital to try to get through as many as you can without any retries. She's ensuring she's got the grip strength here. Has to drop those to the bottom position before moving forwards. Hold tight. And go for the step through method. Got to push down and over. The swing back too much to hold on. Round number 2. Got time here to get through this one. Stepping through, but that one falls back. She has to engage the feet. There we go. But do we have enough to make this dismount? Hold on, and falling forwards. Great dismount. No need to take a backswing. 15 seconds. At least give this a try. Goes for it with what time she had left. A valiant effort, a great run from Mala McGovern. The local Florida athletes. Up now is going to be Adelina Messier, coming out of the Albany Ninja Lab. 16 years old, 7 years of experience. Swing on through. And match up on that last one to get the dismount. Swing tech lined up. Linking these moves through, wants to get across these as quick as possible. Ring in hand, going to stomp on down. Careful with the run across the tires. Gonna need a little more speed here, perhaps. Make that jump off that second tire. Ooh, my goodness. Great job being patient, didn't rush the jump off the tire. Shaking the ankle out a little bit. Got 2 braces on, hopefully those ankles stay strong. Or that swing into the wall. Eyeing that distance, waiting on the countdown. 10-second reset no matter where you're at. Good precision landing that time. Swing staying straight on for the next ledge grab. Okay, gets the landing, controls the dismount. It's her 7th time getting at NSC. 4th time in the finals. Kane Tech on point for the first one. Gets the turnaround smoothly. Powers up and gets the hook barely in there. Now the swing is a little askew, but times it out just right for the dismount. There we go. Got about 1:30 to work with. Got that extra time take the rest when needed. Big bounce up. Rolling tight for this drop. Powerful push over to the lower position. Hold on tight, my goodness. Fully outstretched there for the catch. Keeping the momentum going. Not going to get the second one over. Kicks it and want to get on out of there. Make sure that grip stays strong here. One backswing to be sure about it. Don't want to shortchange that dismount. Crowd coming alive. We got about 45 seconds. Only saw one athlete get through this yesterday. Nora Brown-John got through. Adelina has time. And here we go. Up and in. Good grip on the first grab. Has to lift and press out. Just the first unhooked. Little side-to-side swing, perhaps. Yeah, the time just runs out, unable to dislodge that other side. Great run from Adelina. Just wedged up there, need a little more upswing to deactivate that other side. Here we go. Kenzie Hughes on the move right now, striding her way into the rope swing. Kenzie making the first couple of moves, no problem. Coming out of Ultimate Ninjas of Libertyville. 8 years of experience, 17 years old. Wants to become a physical therapist later down the road. Right now, I'm going to eye up this trapeze swing. A lot of variables you got to think about on this obstacle. The trampoline, foot placement on the tires, and look up for that hook. Kenzie able to dial it in. Now just needs to dismount momentum. Grab some of that bucket of chalk. Make sure the grip is good for these next few ledges. Into the wall, turn and burn. There we go. One more swing should do it. Good run so far from Kenzie. It's her 13th time. Competing at the NSC, 10th time making it to the finals rounds. Sideways swing tech. Not quite there on the first move. Cane tech, something that introduced back in American Ninja Warrior Stage 3, where they had to hop it down a line. Now, cane tech has progressed into Stage 1 style courses, hybrid style obstacle nowadays. Trying to manipulate these obstacles in midair. Just an extension of these athletes' hands as we look for the move up. Kenzie making this last try count. Ooh, needs a little more straight swing, and there it is. About a minute now to get through the clackers. Crowd fully invested here wanting to see these athletes succeed through this tough course. Good toss over. And stand up, rocking on over to that second position. And nice dismount down, no need for the backswing. Have about 20 seconds by the time she jumps up there. Not much time to rest. Up and into the first set of handles. Really want to try to kip up some, but the grip just gives out at the end. Nice try from Kenzie Hughes. Going to put her in the third right now.
Yeah, Strat, well, if you look, here's her second attempt, and she gets into some hot water here where just misses. She overshoots it actually just a little bit, and then she's able to come back, get it on the third attempt, and save her run, really. It puts her into third place, getting deep into the course.
And Savannah Deschamps on the move right now, coming out of Steel City Ninja. Powerful athlete as we work our way across. Mentioned it yesterday during a run, has one of the most hyped finishes to a hybrid course back at Gravity Forge NSC last season. See if we can repeat some of those epic buzzer moments today on this highly technical course that Jungle Gym put together. Big jump over, falling into the ring. And gets the landing down, shoulder checks into the pillar to make sure we don't fall forwards. Some of the platforms have to be secured. Big jump up, nice job. A little off axis with the swing, though. You can see that bearing that those cliffs are on makes it tough to straighten out. Goes for the toss across quickly. Doesn't waste a lot of time before dropping down, cane in hand right away. Up and over, gets that first cane move. And trying to get that front swing lined up for the toss up. Nicely done. 5 years of experience, 18 years old. Second season with the NSC. Looking confident out there right now. Only her third NSC. First one of the season. Swinging away forward now. Let's see what approach we decide to take. More athletes seem to like the forward-facing technique here to ensure that they're already facing the right direction. Great time to this point. Savannah setting herself up for a couple tries here on the pinch of salt.
Yeah, Savannah's one of my favorite hybrid athletes to watch. She's really consistent on the hybrid course, and she's a very technical athlete.
Up and in, there we go. Got the grip on. Those first two, second two, have to be utilized. One side can be grabbed. If need be, the grip almost there. About a minute remaining. Another good attempt here coming up. Got to compress. Swing a little bit to the side, unhook. Really a test of the shoulders and the grip. Time for one more try. Savannah going right away. gonna get it. A valiant effort there. 3 full tries.
Yeah, well, she got there in such a good time, and here's the second attempt. She had her hands on, just not able to secure it. I actually thought here on this attempt, just barely peels out. She was really close to it. But a great run, and Akshara Papu is going to be our next athlete.
Aka on the move right now, representing Vitality Obstacle Fitness. Swinging her way up onto these angled boxes. Well, that trapeze to get dismount down in one swing. Now, tricky transition here with the ring in hand. Plenty of speed, just short chains to reach up for the hook. 9 years of experience, 16 years old. 12th time competing with the NSC. 8th time making it into the final rounds. Great adjustment and already a lot of momentum built up for the dismount. Just needs to straighten out a little bit. Keeping the feet up, making sure we don't step back by accident, and right away looking for that wall jump. And no problem on the cliff transfers. Taking a second here to eye up this transfer over with the cane. Up and around, trying to lock that in. It's the high move, no problem. And swinging through for a perfect landing. Up and in for the Clackers. A lot of momentum, quick, powerful moves here. Almost gets it. It's engaging a lot of the core muscles here as well. And dropping down. A lot of time here to operate on the pinch of salt. Got some podium and top finishes in other leagues. Was the FINA World Champion for the teen division back in 2023. Third place World Cup finisher. Second place in the elite division for the Barbados Ninja Throwdown in 2024. You'll see her on season 18 of American Ninja Warrior coming up next year. Filmed that back in the fall. There's no break. There's no off season for these ninjas. They are competing year round. It's a competition, you know they'll be there. Good toss into the first set of cliffs. And inch that a little bit more. Gonna shake out a little bit. There we go. We're going to go ahead and find a new way to get that unhooked, but now it's a little out of reach. Here we go. Crowd getting behind her. Gets both hands on the far side. Needs that dismount now. And there we go. Akshara Papu not giving up, and now the final obstacle. We got about 10 seconds. The up for grabs. Take the bar off the magnet, get it in the cradle. So close, so close. Time is up. But what a run after a quick fall from the tire. We're going to have to head down. Ganges is going to go and chat with Akshara real quick before our next athlete gets to go. As Porter's already in the festive spirit, rocking the elf hat. She's going to stand by. And we're going to head on through. These She's making her way across. And the elf hat on just for the start. I want the costume to get in the way of the mission at hand. Order coming out of Ninja Intensity and of Castle Rock, Colorado. Training since she was 9 years old. 15 now. She works her way through, no problem on the tire run. Turning around, identifying that grab without any issues. Five-time Colorado Ninja League champ. First place out at the Bucket of Chalk competitions. Now looking for that big move up. Going to go ahead and do the switch around. Up and in, no problem. Porter's 9th time with the NSC, 8th time making it into the finals. Already qualified. Previous competition we had at the Obstacle Academy. Going to go one side, then the other. We're swinging her way over onto the full body clacker. Feet up and stand all the way through. Nicely done. And gets to swing through dismount. 209 through that obstacle. Or 206, excuse me, down there on the leaderboard. You can see last obstacle completed. Amount of time that she did it in. Has a little bit of room to breathe. Good grab on the first two ledges. A little bit of a lock-off style of a hold up there, pulling those arms up to ensure we get the height. Grabbing on to the ledge. And just like that, Porter Fanat staring down the final obstacle with a full minute. This is one extra obstacle than they had yesterday. Makes this obstacle so tough is they've got to build up that swing. Grab that bar mid-air, turn, and catch. Brace for impact. First try, not quite there. Here are some of the athletes on the sideline. You need to get to the cradle, not just the bar, so you need to have a little more forward momentum after you catch that bar, travel beyond it. More swing here is required. Second attempt almost gets it. One last try perhaps, but only about 10 seconds. She'll have to go quick. Kicking up. And not quite there. But what a run from Porter Fanat. Quick to that point. Without any falls. Put her into first right now. Mila Getting will be the next up. Mila standing by. And here we go. Mila striding her way through. Was originally a Florida athlete, now up north, training out of Big Time Ninja. Ethan Swanson's gym up there out of Bolingbrook, Illinois. Swinging across. Mila started her NSC journey back in the youth championship competitions. Had a handful of comps last season. Now running through the tires, no problem there. One stepping confidently. Quick reach-chalk and one ring swing is all we need to find that off-angle dismount onto that small ledge on the wall. Now looking for the cane. As we reach-chalk once again. No wasted motion out there from these athletes as they spot their landings. Prep for every dismount. Tries for that sideways swing tech. Cane has evolved from what originally was just the sky hooks. Used to be a ring that you had to transfer from a hook to a hook. Now you're taking a cane into rings as we're trying to get this dislodged from the first. Just pinging off the front side. One last chance here for Mila. Last attempt here. Pressure is on. Decide to either turn it around or or go for the back swing into it. Goes for the quick turnaround and doesn't manage to get it. Nice try for Mila. And our final 5 here, looking for the top 12 to move into speed. Addie Herman standing by right now. 2024 A&W Women's Champion. Multiple seasons on A&W. Coming out of the Vitality Obstacle Fitness Gym. 7 years of experience, 20 years old. And beginning her journey now on the course. 16th competition with the NSC. 14th time making it into the finals. Very consistent athlete. Looking for a quick run here. One to the high side of the block. We're dismounting down. And the run through here. Not going to get the hook. Try again, try to readjust. Stride through, finding better accuracy on round 2. Addie's also got her own set of custom obstacles. Cool to see the various athletes around the community and what they can come up with. Swinging in. Also hosts her own invitational competition out of her course that she's got at her house. Now looking for the cane tech here. Locks it in. Which way decides to go with. Goes for the turnaround. Up and almost in. Needs a little bit more height. Champion multiple times in the WNL and the World Cup. Looks for the turn here again. Nice job making that adjustment for the dismount now. Minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, that definitely ate up a lot of time for her, Strat. 3 obstacles to go.
We got a minute 20 left. Probably go in like 10 to 15 seconds. Shake out if you need. Arms up. You got this. Let's go, Addie.
Up and over, hold tight here.
Stay confident. Come on. Let's go. Relax. Come on, relax.
Not too often you'll see obstacles that are incorporating upper body and lower body at the same time. This is a pretty weird one to figure out. Mid-hybrid run. Grip staying strong for the dismount, and we got about 40 seconds here. Here we go, up and in, lead out with one, follow through with the other. Not gonna get the drop down. See how we adjust. Limited time remaining. It's got to be some quick moves here. Trying to find the technique, but the grip just gives out. Nice try from Addie Herman. Up now is going to be Emma Pereira, Jungle Gym local athlete. 18 years old, 5 years of experience. And we are off and running through the first obstacle. Skipping across what we can here. Swing tech the dismount quickly. 10th time competing with the NSC, 8th time in the finals. Often use a spider wall there to help with the dismount. No need to swing all the way through. First NSC for this season. Good run across. Spots the wall, no problem there on the turn. Holding up high to try to limit that side-to-side shimmy. As we get that swing built up for the dismount, cane in hand right away. Looks like she might try for the big jump here. Try to plyo into this. Step back. Big leap. Not quite there.
Yeah.
Pretty big jump.
That's a huge jump, and it's unfortunate for her to take a fail there. I mean, she was had a good run so far to that point. I always feel this way when they do it on the second attempt and they make it look so easy. It's like, but why, Emma? But why?
Up and in. And the dismount here. Plenty of time remaining. Yeah, taking the jump shortcut, it's just one less cane move to make. Sets you up in that forward-facing position. Saves you a little extra energy for later. And press up and take those over. Good catch, and right away, swinging the feet up. Not going to get on the first try. Step and push through. So we swing down and dismount out of that full body clacker. Years old with 5 years of experience. We are looking down the line here at the overhead pinch holds. Plenty of swing power, but just misses. on those small slots for the hands. We've got time. Up and in. That first one unlocked. Now the toss over onto the ledge. We get it in hand. We need the dismount now. Trying to swing out straight here. Bit of a sideways tossing right there to the dismount. Nice work.
Yeah, and she's only going to have one good attempt at this based on the time. She's going to have to go quick.
Ooh, almost got it. Great try from Emma, making it a little further down the line. Gonna put her into third. Getting down to the last handful of athletes. Final three, Kinley Jenkins.
Final three, Strat. We're looking for our first clear. A couple athletes have gotten there.
Kinley striving her way through, 14 years old, 4 years of experience. Says she loves big moves and sketchy obstacle tricks. A handful of those here in this hybrid course.
Yeah, please, Kinley, get to that last move. If you love big moves.
Yeah. Twisting that trapeze around a little bit by accident. Able to adjust, though. One of her goals outside of Ninja is to get an academic or athletic scholarship to college. Right now, going to clean up that run after that trapeze spin around. It's her 5th time in the NSC. 3rd time into the finals. On that dismount down. Kicks the cane away. I'm going to say if you can reach it, you can still use it, so we're not going to count that as a fall. Just can't leave the platform. Trains out of the Syracuse Ninja Barracks. Here we go. Turns around, no need for the hop tech. Just going to go ahead and reposition the hands. It does cause the swing to get a little askewed. Try to settle it down some or use it. Let's see what she decides to do here. Fighting for it. There we go. And waiting for that pendulum to work to her advantage for the dismount down. 2 minutes remain. Big up to the handles here, the flying squirrel handles. And feet right away on top of the handles to make that transfer quickly. Dropping down and a good dismount, knees up to ensure that momentum stays going forwards. Trying to press out the forearms a bit. Make sure the hands are going to operate the way she wants. That's one of the worst feelings when you're out there. Hands just start to cramp up on you. Don't want to open up like you want them to on some of these holds. Got a minute remaining. Finally rechalks, refocuses here for try number 2. Not quite. One last try. Lead out tech, there it is. Gets one unhooked. Pinky's popping off. Ooh, hold on tight. Might just try to go from one here. Not sure what the tech's going to be. Dangerous on the side swing, and we're okay, though, as he drops on down. Good heart out there. Great effort from Kenley Jenkins. Final two. Taylor Green, ready to go, season 1 champion. Back in action here. Coming out of the Arc Ninja in Colorado, out in Longmont. Altitude, training at altitude out there. Really makes the cardio feel great out here at sea level. Taylor, one of the really consistent performers out there in the world of Ninja. And striding across, good catch on that hook. 18 years old, 8 years of experience. Swinging into the wall, finding those ledges, no problem. Started in the world of gymnastics when she was only 10 months old. Went viral with the video. She was training at the Wolfpack, the old Wolfpack warehouse, racing one of the coaches out there. Ever since then, been one of the stronger athletes in the world of Ninja, and now looking for this cane tech here on the turnaround. Gets the switch, no problem. 12th time with the NSC, 12th time making it into the finals. And swings on through, plenty of time here remaining. Rocking the handlebars up and over. Gets the catch and 1 foot. Stop the momentum enough for the other to follow through, and steps through with that swing tech to get out of there quickly. Sub 2 minutes to this point. No falls. Looking strong right now.
Yeah, sub 2 minutes. This is huge. She's got a lot of time. She can take some rest here. She can get a couple of attempts on the final obstacle. Might be looking at our first clear here.
Currently studying nursing in college. Does the lead out tech at one hand, then follows through with the trail hand to ensure we can find those holds. One side gets a little tricky to dislodge, goes ahead and slaps it out of there. And now the swing build here for the next catch. Nicely done. Side to side swing or the dismount coming up. Hold on tight. Peeled out there yesterday, but stays strong today. 1 minute to go. Taylor Green.
Yeah, she's not quite in first yet. Porter Fanot out there quicker. Have to clear if she wants to lock in first place.
Good amount of rest there. Eyeing up that toss here. Out and over, lands on her feet. Good body position. Just needs a little forward momentum. Cover that distance. Done one of these before, but I had it easy, man. The cradle was right there. The bar was right there in front of me. These athletes have to grab the bar off to the side and then twist it downwards. Almost catching, and that's going to be it for the time. Great run from Taylor, getting her into second place. And here we go, final athlete in the hybrid round. Nora Brown-John, coming out of Canada. The only clear yesterday. Can she repeat that performance and then some with the new obstacle added. Swinging her way across, training out of the Momentum Movement Academy. They're in Vancouver, Canada. Building up that swing for the drop down. Season 3 champion for the NSC. 17 years old with 5 years of experience. Good accuracy on the landing and links that Lachey off of those ledges. Knows how important it is to get to these later ones. A little extra room for recovery time. Goes for the quick turnaround to face forwards. Getting that swing built up and right away for the dismount. Just a technical showcase right now from Nora. Up and over. Thought about going right away, wanted one more swing to be sure about that distance. Gets that next one kicked over as well. And with the drop down, we're looking at a whole lot of time, 1:36 through to this point. The Canadian Ninja League champion this season. Already qualified for first place at Vitality and Obstacle Academy. Flesh falls over the crowd. There's that lead out tech with one hand. And first attempt. Locks it in and already kicking, looking for that dismount. And once again, here we are, DeGange. Nora Brown-John looking unstoppable.
Yeah, so Nora Brown-John coming off wins at Vitality and Obstacle Academy. Here we go, first place on the hybrid. A good start to another one here at Jungle Gym. She's got a lot of time here, too. She's going to get at least 2 very good attempts, 3 if she rushes.
I think she's going to want to try to get this on one, get a full clean clear. It was so close.
Here's the replay.
Quick look before jumping back in. Overshoots on the one side.
Man, that was close. We'll see it. She goes for it here on the second attempt. Taking a lot of rest. This probably means
big swing up. Here we go. Again, overshot on the right.
not going to have a lot of time here. Let's take a look at what happened.
That's so tough to land that exactly right. You have to work with your peripheral vision. Keep that bar straight. 10 seconds. And just unable to dial it in, but what a run from Nora Brown-John. Fast at that point, we're going to go have a word with our first place athlete in the hybrid. Top 12 will be moving on into the speed. Round of applause. All the athletes out there, great runs, great attempts. And DeGanji down there with the floor.
Nora!
For a quick interview with Nora Brown-John.
Go stand right here. We'll look that way. All right, everybody. Nora Brown-John coming off the course. First place on the hybrid. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm really tired. I wish I would have got that move, but I'm happy with the rest of my run.
Yeah, I mean, talk me through it. What happened? What do you think?
I'm not really sure what happened. I know I definitely kept missing my right side every time. That last one, I was just too short, and yeah, I just felt it kind of slip out of the cradles. It was kind of crazy having to kind of turn and then switch in midair, so was kind of lost.
So if you go back, redemption time, you try it fresh, You getting that or what?
Hopefully, yeah, I think so.
Well, I hope so. We got speed coming up. We got burnout coming up. You're sitting in first place right now. Tell me a little bit about the consistency, Vitality, Obstacle Academy, now here at Jungle Gym. Another great start. What are you doing in training? How is this happening?
I'm definitely training a lot of courses, especially with Lily. It's really nice to have her to push me during training. And I just really wanted to try and push myself this season. You know, once I qualified at Vitality, I don't know, I kind of want to just see how far I can push myself and just how much better I can get at like all the different courses, especially with all the amazing female athletes. There's so many of them now. So it's really exciting being able to like push myself in all the competitions.
Well, you're absolutely crushing it. Which one, speed or burnout, you looking forward to more?
I'm looking forward to speed. It was really fun yesterday, but I'm always excited to run burnout. Hopefully I can get there.
Well, good luck. Can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
Nice job.
There you go, folks. Nora on the path for potentially another first place finish. Speed round they ran yesterday. No changes to the speed from that course yesterday. The variations in the hybrid caught a couple athletes off guard. And we'll see who gets to make it into the top 8. Scores will be combined from the hybrid and the speed to determine who moves on. And as the Ganji climbs back up into the bird's nest, take a look at the leaderboard as the batteries are swapped out for our cameras. Let's have a look at that leaderboard brought to you by the Bucket of Chalk.
Last call for guacamole. Taco truck is leaving in 10 minutes. Last call for guacamole.
Well, there you go, folks. Top 12, Caitlin Little, Kinsey Hughes, Addie Herman, making it into the next round. Nora Brown-John, Porter Fanat already qualified. Sitting in the top 2 positions right now. We'll leave this up, folks. Don't forget, like that video, like the live stream. Helps us out a lot. And don't forget, check those fantasy teams if you are part of our Patreon support group. You can be putting together a fantasy team, each qualifier. We're looking at the Jungle Gym right now. Team High is high up on the
team
leaderboard.
number 1, Team Salmon Leaders. DeGanji in 4th place.
Still there.
Yes.
DeGanji.
We're
still
crushing it
there.
out here. Oh my God, I'm going to win a sweatshirt. I
Oh
can't
my
believe
goodness.
this. Oh my goodness.
And I think it's quite appropriate as we see Team 6-7 in 8th place. 6, 7, 8. What do you know?
Oh man. Wow, I couldn't be happier.
Well, there we go, folks. We'll be back in just a bit. Live stream will stay up. Leaderboard will be up. We'll be back with the speed momentarily.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet, sweet merch, so go online and check it out.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world bucket of chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Jungle Gym, where we are getting things ready to kick off our speed round. Right now, Nora Brown-John sitting in first place, Porter Fernat and Taylor Green are your top three. No clears on the hybrid. Nobody could get the up for grabs at the end there, but we did see some athletes get close. I thought maybe Nora. Porter had some good cracks at it.
That was a tough one. One more added to an already pretty grueling hybrid course. Been a tough season along all the hybrid courses we've seen. Difficulty scaling and course design, always a tough thing to do for these highly trained athletes. But here we go. Speed time, speed round. Retry system still in play. If they fall, they have a 5-second reset time. And we'll get 3 attempts per obstacle if needed. Caitlin Little going to lead the charge in the speed. Scramble across the rock wall, find our way around this pillar into the hopscotch setup for these cliff lines. Transferring around, tossing over, grabbing that ring. A little bit of a bar transfer obstacle here. Similar to a salmon ladder transfer. Unstable tops to run across into the flywheels we go. Caitlin looking pretty consistent here, falling for the buzzer at 37.8. Going to set a good pace for the other athletes to try to follow suit. Combined score will determine who moves in to round 3. Molly McGovern ready to go now. Speed round goes by quick. Typically courses won't last more than a minute or so with that 3-minute time limit. And Molly Mack on the move. Quick strides up the vault boxes. All about continuous laches. Link those moves where you can. Try to get those swings built up just right so we don't have any back swings. Every move's going to be precise. Quick kickback as we transfer down. Good scramble around and through the spinning tops. Throwing that landing here as we face down the flywheels. Goes for that dead center grab and finishing up at 35.2. Might have tweaked her ankle down there somewhere. She was grabbing at the side of it. Hopefully she's okay. Up now is going to be Adelina Messier. Over those first few blocks. Big pull-throughs. Quick scramble across the rock holds. Back swing here just to be lined up the way we want to be. That backside of that cliff ledge is in play. A little extra grip. Awesome quack across and gets a good dismount down. That's going to pick up a little time from those back swings.
Yeah, that was awesome. I love how she just bumped through
and
each
with
of
that,
those.
she'll finish up at 35.35. That one line of obstacles that cliffs into the bar tech could be the area where athletes can try to save some time. And we're going to start pulling through. Kenzie Hughes on the move right now. Couple quick shimmies across. Trying to kick off the pillar as we get that swing built up, leading into these ledges. Switch grab with a toss through, quick hop across. Leaning out. Striding across those tipping tops. You see one falling over, but she's unfazed by that. Going to stay eyes on the prize here towards the finish line. And the buzzer at 35.32. Savannah standing by right now. And we're off. And up and over. Swinging through. Good links on the first couple of holds. Cat shimmy across. Reaching out, needs to kick back off this pillar, going to the top of the block. Big swing into these next few ledges. Lead out tech. Works out for her as we get onto this bar toss across. Good dismount down and now straight through. No problem on the balance. 1, 2, 3, pull through again. We're looking at a sub 40-second time at 36.18.
If you do the UFO and you feel good, then do the bump. If not, just do
Pressure is on.
probably less than 10.
See who gets in the top 8.
See how the rest of your run goes. And I'll kind of
Shara Papu on the move. Big leap out. Good lengths through the first few holds. Keeping the feet high, helping with the shimmy. Good cat scramble across. And single arm swing through there sets up the dismount nicely. Good toss through, big back pull here. Should have the momentum to kick out. Goes with the knee drive on the backswing. No problem through there. And now the lineup for the dismount down is going to be a sub 35-second time. 32.7 getting first place in speed right now. Excellent work. Traversal across the rock wall was pretty quick. See if anyone else can match that. Port of the pace setter Fanat on the move, going to try to follow through. Scrambling up the rock wall we go. Kicking out. Trying to pull through each one of these cliffs, 2 hands on each ledge. Pulling through, it'll be a little delayed on the center ring, but we're okay to get a quick dismount. And the flywheel swing through to the platform at 33.49. Addie Herman stepping up for her speed round.
You got it, Addie. Come on. Let's go, Addie.
Set and ready. No questions.
Come on,
Ready
Addie.
to take it on this next speed round.
Let's go. Come on.
Up and around, taking those 90-degree turns, no problem.
Jump. Quick balls. Quick balls.
With a climb up here.
Yep. Trust your movement. Come on.
Taking out.
Right away.
Finding the swing timing is crucial here.
Through.
Hop back.
Yep. Come on.
Swing out. Grab that bar and swing it around.
Come on, Addie. Trust it.
Leap out here. Hold on tight. Couple more moves to make on the wheels to the finish platform. 31.98 for Addie Herman. No slowing down for these athletes here at the tail end of the run order. Emma Pereira standing by. Over the vault boxes. Big leap out, kicks off to the side to prep that 90-degree turn. Scrambling over. Quick hopscotch on those cliff ledges. Layout jump tech goes quick through the bar work. Now we're going around for the spinning tops. Want to stay strong here. No problem there for the fancy footwork to finish things up onto the wheels. Going for the pull through here for the dismount down. 31.2. Emma Pereira pulls ahead. By 0.3 of a second. Henley Jenkins. Ready to go. And we're off. Big climb up here. No problem on the blocks and the drop downs. Pulling through, swinging through. Double up on each ledge, and now we're hopping across that bar tech into the ring. Looking for that swing and pull through. A little short on the dismount, but we're okay. Picking up the pace again, going for the wheels. Second wheel in hand, third wheel, there it is. Going for the buzzer here at the tail end. It's going to be 30.16, Kinley Jenkins. Faster and faster we go. Taylor Green. Try to match that pace or go beyond. Here we go, up and over the first few blocks. Sets up for the sideway dismount here on the rock wall. Pulling through, quick push off of the wall. Good transition around that pillar. Making short work of that move, shaving off a few seconds here and there. Quick hops through the ring line, bouncing through like it's almost like on a bungee around the tops here. Needs to get this flywheel section locked in. Sub 30 might be there. 29.3 for Taylor Green. They just keep getting faster, ladies and gentlemen. One last athlete to go.
Let's give it up for a last speed.
29.34. And Nora find a way. Here we go. Up and over the first few blocks. Into the roundabout, down onto the rock wall, into that cat grab shimmy. Quickly up onto the pillar. He's the kickoff. Make sure that momentum is there. Each cliff ledge in hand. Turn and burn into the bar tech here. Oh, no. Tragedy. Trying to get the hooks steady. We're going to have to, it's a little bit beyond the 5-second mark, so time will have to be adjusted. Oh, no. Nora missing again on the bar tech. And a shocking turn of events here for Nora. We'll adjust the time a little bit due to that missed reset. 46. Minus a few, but see how that plays out. When you push the pace like that, those things tend to happen. We'll have to look at the leaderboard here in a second. But Ganji's going to go talk with our fastest athlete down there, Taylor Green. Let's hear from the speed winner. See how things shake out on the leaderboard.
All right, we can stand here. We'll look at our camera that's over there. All right, give it up for Taylor Green! All right, we're standing by with Taylor Green. Taylor, how'd you feel? First place on speed.
I feel really good. I feel like I definitely improved from yesterday, which was my goal, so I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, I got to talk a little bit about Jungle Gym in general. It seems like every time you come down here, you put together very good speed runs. What is it about this gym?
I don't know. I've been coming to like these comps since I was like 12, just like comps here, and so I think I'm a little bit more used to it, but I've always competed well here for some reason, and I think that gives me confidence to continue to compete well.
Yeah, I mean, you looked really smooth. I wanted to rewind a little bit, go back to the hybrid for a second. Talk to me a little bit about that last obstacle. No clears on the women's hybrid. What did you feel when you attacked it?
When I got to that last obstacle, I was already like pretty pumped and pretty tired, so when I was on the rings, like my hands didn't release when I wanted them to, which just sent me straight up instead of forward. So it was a little disappointing, but it was just more pump than anything else.
And then Burnout coming up. Have you seen the Burnout yet? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I'm excited about this Burnout. I think it looks good and good for me. Yeah.
All right, well, good luck. Can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Well, impressive run from Taylor. Let's have a look at the leaderboard here to see who our top 8 will be moving on. So it looks like the numbers here. Savannah Deschamps on the bubble at 8th place, making it in. Addie Herman and Nora Brown-John, 8th, 7th, and 6th currently. Taylor Green, Emma Pereira, Kinley Jenkins, top 3 right now. So scary moment for Nora. She'll have her work cut out for her Into the Burnout. At first place in hybrid. Coming in clutch to keep her in the competition. Here's a look at how things shaking out.
Yeah, Taylor Green, Emma Pereira, Kinley Jenkins, those are your top 3 right now. Pretty interesting on the leaderboard. Taylor Green seeming to run away with it here, and especially with the new format where the points on Burnout are linear, it is going to be a very uphill battle for anybody to catch Taylor right now for this Burnout. So keep your eye on that. Taylor looking to punch her ticket to the championship. Nora Brown-John sitting at 19 points. A little bit out of reach for first place, and so that's going to do it for the streak of her 2 consecutive wins.
There you go, folks. Top 8 moving on. Congrats to the other athletes. Great try here on day 2. Back in a bit. Burnout coming your way to close out qualifier number 3 here at the Jungle Gym.
All right, so getting back into it. It all comes down to the burnout. Athletes looking to punch their ticket to the championship. Top 4 athletes will be moving on to the championship. Taylor Green, Emma Pereira right now your top 2. Kinley Jenkins in 3rd. Couple unqualified athletes here looking to make their mark. The top 5 athletes across the season for the female division will qualify. So athletes just getting their last little bit of look of the burnout course. And Caleb Bertram out there, making sure everything is good to go.
You missed the results from the open round. The 5th place qualifiers. 5th place also qualifies now for the finals. All right, folks, had a little hiccup in the connectivity, but we're back. It's been storming on and off all day out here in lovely Florida. Right now, Savannah on the course right now for her burnout run, hopping her way through the horseshoe crossing. Trying to make her way, getting that swing going there on the rumbling dice replica. An obstacle you don't see too often nowadays. The classic Stage 3 obstacle. Couple handholds here early on, some big swings. Quick bar crossing here over onto that next set of ledges, where Savannah makes her way into big maces, the big clubs here. Shimmy those through that staircase and work your way up to that tape mark before transferring over down onto the ring. Sutton, a big swing there, going to be a chalk point if needed, but decides to keep on driving through a series of cliff lines here as we're working our way across. Long line of cliff ledges, testing the fingertip strength, and Savannah taking a spill there. Hands just give out as we fought for as many points as we could. Get the graphics up on your screen in a bit. Is Akshar Papu ready to run her burnout course? Standing by, making sure there's no other questions as we begin our swing here. Down the track, hopping these notches up and over. Says she's a big fan of burnout-style courses. It's her opportunity here. It's an early runner in this wave. Set the standard for the other athletes to try to follow suit. Good link into that crossing. Careful here on the ropes. I can burn out that grip real quick. On it to the mallets. Work our way through. Take those blocks up the staircase. To that third step. Dropping on down now. Just need to straighten out a bit. We're a little off axis. But makes it work. Chalk is available, but decides to keep on cruising. 25 touch points here on this Burnout course. It'll be on halfway now and going up into the rock wall overhead. They've got a bar they can hang from, but now they have to bring that rock wall on the track to the top position and now traverse across it using just those holds. Got some in cuts for the hands. Fighting through, she's getting close here. And down we go, and there it is for the Burnout clear. Akshara Papu fighting through quickly, making short work of that Burnout. No problem, no hesitation. Got to go head down there real quick. DeGanji going to go chat with Akshara. Adding another Burnout clear to the history books for a second time. Clearing a Burnout, so congratulations. Had a mission out there and did not slow down.
I told you we would get it. We'll stand over here. And we'll stand right here. We'll look at our camera that's over there. All right, everybody. We're standing by with Akshara, just getting off the Burnout. How you feeling?
I'm like surprisingly not as tired as I thought I would be. I think I've been training Burnout a lot, so this felt really good.
Yeah, so what you're saying is Caleb Bergstrom made this Burnout course too easy is what you're saying.
I mean, I don't know.
No, but so walk me through the Burnout just a little bit as you're strategizing. I mean, where were you a little nervous? Where did you really try to focus on saving energy?
So I knew like there'd probably be a lot of like good runs on this Burnout, so I wanted to go fast. I wanted to do the mallets really fast because I knew that was something that would like trip people up. And I really wanted to make that skip on the rings on the last obstacle because like I knew I could throw it, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, well, awesome job. Like, unbelievable competition, especially, we talked about it, coming off of Vitality. We had a little bit of disappointment, failed the A-frames and got knocked out early. To come back to Jungle Gym and clear the Burnout, have a really good day overall. I mean, how does that feel to rebound like that?
Yeah, it feels really good. I think I've been putting in more training since Vitality, and I really wanted to like at least qualify at this comp, so I'm happy with this.
Yeah, so great job, and we'll see how it holds up.
Yeah,
nice job, Aka.
There we go. Nice work. Getting through that Burnout. Going to put the pressure on the rest of the field. And what they got to do to follow through. Porter Fanat standing by right now for her turn. Porter jumping right into it. Looking for the hold overhead on the swinging bars. Try our best here to find her path. Chara finished the Burnout in 1:57.51. So it's going to be down to the speed. Try to get through quickly. Same time, you don't want to rush too much. That's how those flash pumps hit you out of nowhere. Using the mallets here to get through. Lift up a little bit, going to the bottom portion of the hold. A little extra height on the lift. Third step locked in. Going to go ahead and transfer it down. Needs a little more swing. Don't want to slide back on that step. There we go. Good transfer over. Want the chalk? Nope. Wants to keep on cruising. into the long line of cliffs. Staying straight-armed here. Going to conserve some of that pull power for this rock wall. And here we go. Going to pull up into the rock holds, perhaps. Big reach up. Working our way down the track. Fighting for the next hold. Couldn't make it to the bar. Great effort from Porter. It's tough, those rock holds. You almost got to do them. I mean, pretty much got to do them twice if you don't go for the skip that Akshar was able to do. Got to use those rock holds to get to that center bar and then push it up that track. Porter getting there in 1:27. Second in Burnout, second overall right now. Addie Herman ready to take on this course. Using a little cane tech to take that horseshoe down the line. She's got a Burnout clear in the past. See if we can add another one here today. Accurate here on that handle. Set up that swing perfectly to link that Lachey across. And Noah getting that rope out of her way as we swing through. Trusting the grip. Rope's going to burn that vertical grip a little bit before taking on the mallets. Addie holding high on the one. Able to maneuver that one all the way to the top step without any extra moves. Serve some of that pull power for the later portion of this course. And going to shake out as we go and chalk up as we swing through. Using the heel drive to help generate a little lift as we go. No, couldn't quite reach the bar. Just looking for a rest point potential. Does not get it. Addie Herman down before the sliding rock wall. Emma Pereira ready to step up. Emma on the move. Trains here at the Jungle Gym. He's had some aggressive Burnout runs in the past. Really likes to push the pace. This course right here might suit the style of Burnout courses she likes to run. Control that momentum, set up that swing just right for the transfer across. Wants one more swing to be sure about the distance. Swinging around a little bit before getting up to the mallets. And working our way up the staircase. A little bit more leverage there before going up to that final one. And right into the ring for the swing over. It's going to chalk up from the pants. See a lot of athletes prep the clothing with chalk. Make it easy. Reapply as we're fighting through the cliff ledges. He's going to hang out on the bar for a quick second to shake out. Good rest point here for Emma. An opportunity to chalk up a little bit more. What that dead hang training looks like, folks. Finding a straight bar and switching hands to recover. Now the build up here looks like she's going for the skip potentially. Hold on to that bar. And now it's going to be big push. Lock in that rock wall. Emma on pace to potentially finish. And looking really relaxed out there. Taking the opportunity to recover some. We're taking on these rock holds to finish out. Ooh, but couldn't find the right hold there on that third placement. That's going to put her into second right now overall. Second in Burnout. Kinley Jenkins coming up now. Final three athletes. Here we go. Start hopping our way down the track. On our way up and rotating. This bar swing. Test some of that forearm strength on these side-to-side shimmies. Floating cliffhanger down. Up across and away we go. Off axis here, going to swing around some. Getting crossed up a bit with the mallets. We're okay though, able to adjust. Spending some extra time here as we're trying to maneuver these through the alleyway. Oh no, and the grip just gives out for Kinley on the mallets. That vertical grip gets burned out quick. Can't find your path through those. Kinley be in sixth place in Burnout right now. Fourth overall. Taylor Green stepping up now. Gotten a Burnout clear in the regular season and a Burnout clear in a finals competition at one of the championships. So no stranger to the buzzer at the end of a Burnout. Let's see if we can have another one here. Swing into these side-to-side swings. So many different variations of holds here on this course, testing the endurance of the grip, the ability to stay calm when you feel that pump starting to affect your pull power. Last thing you want to do during a Burnout is start to panic. Taylor staying calm and collected right now as we work our way up the stairs. All the way to the top hold. And looking for that back swing to change over onto the ring. Nice work. Chalk up a little bit. Getting onto those ledges. Working our way through. See which way she decides to go. Goes with the bar to rest up and re-chalk. Trying to recover some here. over, going for the skip as well. Big push, locking in those rock holds overhead. Last chance to shake out. Gonna try her best here. She's got to get to the end of this. One of these rock holds, another touch point at 20 touch points right now. Working our way through, don't want too much side-to-side swing in the next one. Not quite there. And that's going to secure it for Taylor Green, taking the first place spot for the day. First in speed, second in burnout right now, third in hybrid. Final runner is going to be Nora Brown-John. Currently in 8th. See if we can redeem from the unfortunate speed run. It's a good test of the mental attitude to be able to bounce back after a run. Said it in her interview, wanted to test herself, see how far she could take it. Position we don't often see Nora in, trying to fight back after a couple falls in the speed round. A veteran athlete. It's good to be tested like this as we work our way through the rope swings right now. Good swings into the mallets. Up a few steps we go to the top. Trying to match and move it down the line. Swinging in right away, going into the cliff line. Not hesitating, no need to re-chalk. Keeping the swing in line. Let's see which way she decides to go. Go ahead and pull up onto that ring, looking for potential skip here. Trying to straighten the swing out so we don't get in the way of that pillar. Switch grip grab on into the sliding rock wall we go. Good push to lock it in, and right away, no shakeouts required. Trying to go for first place here. She's got about 15 seconds if she wants to get this buzzer and take first place. It's going to be close. Going for the swing, and just like that, Nora Brown-John at the tail end takes first place in the burnout, showing that she can maintain the composure. Winds up getting 4th overall. A lot of heart from Nora. Great job out there. Another burnout clear. As DeGangi heads down to the floor. We'll talk with our another burnout athlete.
Nora! All right, you stand right here. Look at our camera over there. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Nora. Nora, first place on the burnout with the burnout clear. How'd you feel?
I felt really good. It was a really fun course. I liked it. I just wanted to keep moving, see how far I could push myself, and I'm really happy with it.
For the younger athletes that are out there, maybe watching this, speed run didn't go your way, took last on speed. You took first on hybrid, but then to come back, can you tell me, like, how do you get back in the mindset? It's like, okay, I still got to go out there, I still got to do burnout, even though you might be a little disappointed?
I think knowing that, like, one performance, it doesn't define you. I've had bad days, had bad speed runs, and just being able to come back and just know that that speed run doesn't define you. And just keep pushing, knowing what I can do, and I know that I really enjoy burnout, so just still having fun with it, not putting pressure on myself to clear. It was just I really wanted to have fun, and I know that when I have fun, I'm a lot more efficient, and I just don't use as much grip, and so I guess.
Yeah. Tell me about Aka. Seeing Aka go, Aka gets to clear. What's going through your head?
she ran really early, so seeing her clear so fast was kind of scary, but knowing that like she's so strong, she's such an incredible athlete, I was really excited to try the course out, and then watching everyone, they were all getting so close. It was really impressive because she ran so early. She didn't see very many people go, but she still went out there and pushed, and yeah, so she gave me time to work for, and so I was really happy that I had that to push myself.
Yeah, she definitely made you work for it. Great job, burnout clear, first place on the burnout, and overall great weekend, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice job. All right, we'll snag Taylor real quick. Taylor!
Good job, man.
Thanks. Taylor Green!
Get my arms massaged.
That's okay. All right, so we're standing by with Taylor. Give it up for your winner, Taylor Green! Taylor, you're rubbing the forearms a little bit. Walk me through how you're feeling.
I'm hurting pretty bad. I'm very pumped, but I'm very happy with where I got in the course.
Yeah, I mean, talk a little bit about the burnout. We only saw 2 clears. We saw Aka clear pretty early. What's going through your head as you're stepping up to the go?
Yeah, like as I was watching the demo and stuff, like I could see it wasn't super long, so I knew I was gonna have to go fast. And I think it was kind of like secretly pumpy. Like it didn't look that bad, but then you're up there and you're like, oh my gosh. So yeah, seeing Aka definitely gave some confidence, but it was tough.
Yeah, overall, talk a little bit about the courses here at Jungle Gym. This seems to be one of your favorite gyms. Every time you come here, you put in dominant performances. You win here all the time. Compare this course to some of Jungle Gym's previous courses.
I just like all of their courses usually. Like I just love competing here. I have so much fun, and they always make great courses. So it was awesome.
Favorite obstacle?
Oh, I'm honestly I'm like the one where you like have to flip over, even though it definitely wasn't my favorite yesterday, but I think it's just so different and weird and something we haven't ever done before.
Yeah, no, that was a really unique obstacle. Will we see you again at any point this season?
Yeah, you'll see me at Big Time and Ninja Intensity. I'm excited.
All right, well, good luck the rest of the way, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Well, there you go, folks. I'm going to head down for the award ceremony. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us for the female division here for the 3rd qualifier. We'll come back, close down the stream after the awards, and let these athletes out onto the floor for some much-wanted redemption time. I'm Ryan Stratus signing out. When we go do these awards real quick.
Gavin's won every single NSC. He won all 3 of them. There's like red strings like going on. Gavin's actually. Of course. Like this one's from Vitality. This one's from Ascend. This one's from the finals both days. We have 2 of our team kids that are like super good, and I'm gonna get 1 for him, and Gavin's gonna get 1 for him. All right, Strat. We gotta get back.
Take it away.
Thank you. Any changes with the top? Okay.
So 5's not qualified.
Okay, cool. Okay, everybody, award ceremony. Get ready to come on over to the podiums. Great job, everybody. Round of applause to all the athletes today. Amazing work this weekend. Come on over. Hello. In 4th place, we have Nora Brown John. Nora Brown John. Great job. Good work out there. Boop. In 3rd place, we have Emma Pereira. Nice job, nice job. In 2nd place, Akshara Papu. Come on up. Great job out there. And in 1st place, Taylor Green. Come on up. Nice work. Good job. And these are your top athletes for the Jungle Gym NSC Qualifier. Give it up. Photo ops. Get them while you can. All good? All right, come on down, y'all. Good job. And same thing as with the open division, 5th place. Finishers from previous competitions will be qualified for the finals. Great job, y'all. So we're going to pass the mic off to Mr. Bergstrom. Come on over. Hats off to the Jungle Gym team. Amazing weekend, a lot of hard work. Great job, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
There you go. Take it away.
Hey, I just want to say thank you to everyone who came out to try out some of these crazy courses that we made. It's my absolute pleasure to see athletes from all over the place trying our obstacles. But more than that, I just love being around the Ninja family. So thank you guys. And if you guys can make some noise for my Reset crew, my Jungle Gym crew. And please make some noise for my dad as well, who builds a lot of these obstacles with me. And yeah, give it up for my dad. He's done so much to help. And lastly, I just got to shout out the NSC crew because we're here because of them, and they're making one of the best leagues that we could ever ask for. So please make some noise for all the NSC crew. All right, I'll stop talking because we have redemption time in just a few minutes. We're just going to get some mats out for you guys, and then athletes, feel free to hop on in. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Peace out.
So that is going to do it for our NSC qualifier here at Jungle Gym. Congratulations to all the athletes who competed this weekend. And if you like NSC, consider supporting us on Patreon. It is huge for this league. We are so thankful to all of our Patreon supporters. You can play NSC Fantasy. We've got NSC Elimination coming out soon, which is going to be a very fun competition to watch. And for Jungle Gym, for Ryan Stratus, Michael Bellion, Hunter Gerard, and myself, Caleb Bergstrom, and the Jungle Gym staff, that is going to do it. Catch you guys later. We'll see you guys in 1 week at Ascend, where Lucas Reale and Matt D'Amico are cooking up some fun stuff out there. We'll see you guys next time. Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo Virtual Coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition, one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet merch, so go online and check it out.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.